Okay, everyone, welcome back for another episode of Master of Command. We're going to be continuing our Hungarian playthrough today, and we are going to want to secure this battlefield, secure this outpost, loop around, probably fight two more patrol armies, just get a little bit stronger, and then we'll come down here and we'll fight I think there was a strong field army here. We'll come check this encampment too, I guess. Um, I don't. I mean, I could also check it right now. Um, yeah, I guess it is a little more on the way right now than it is looping around, coming over here, and then coming over here, and then like back down and around. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Come check this encampment real quick. Oh, nice. Okay, so we can get a free unit out of this. Cossacks would be pretty interesting. Freikorps, not all that interesting. French could also be really good because they've got really good light cavalry. I don't really want a Grinzer. Um, I don't know that I want a subsidy unit. Let me think about this. Because we're up to 4 cavalry right now. I mean, I think I'd probably take a Cossack unit. Because if we go for the French, then we're going to have to train up a royal recruit, and then it'll have to go into French provincial cavalry, and then it'll have to turn into like an actually good French light unit. I think it's the Hussar right after that. Man, but we don't have the money for this at the moment. Shoot. I mean, we will be getting our new grenadier unit pretty soon. So maybe we just hold off, we stockpile some money, and then come do this later. I think so. We just need to remember to come back here. Kind of a little inconvenient that we can't resolve this right now, but I do want to handle that later. It might even be a while before we can put that new unit to work, but hopefully we can generate a lot of money and get them involved soon. We'll just go ahead and come over here. I think we just take the money. Let's come over here to the battlefield. And there's the other encamped army. Nice. Shoot. Okay, I wish that we had more men in reserve. We're literally 7 guys short. Oh, that's so frustrating. All right, let's just commit some reservists and hope that we succeed. Nice. So now we've got our pincer tactics. We'll move around a little faster. We'll do flanking fire damage. Not that flanking fire is all that important for our army. Let's go ahead and buy up some provisions here. And a little bit of manpower. And then let's resolve this outpost encounter. Get our grenadier unit. There's a patrol. Nice. Yeah, let's give them plenty of ammunition. We'll take that. We'll take the grenadiers. Love it. We can sell stuff for more here. Very interesting. Also funny that this Army of 20,000 men is fleeing from us. Okay. Let's remember that they have grenades. Let's also go ahead and put our grenadier guys into the grenadier brigade. I'll put you guys over here. You're kind of more shooting, so we'll do that. Now all of these guys are... you're not really a shooting unit. You... Okay. There. So now all of these guys are more melee-oriented. And then these guys are more shooting for right now. Let's go ahead and kit out our new guys with some equipment here. Do I want them to have more charge? Let's just give them the beer for now. And then let's run and catch up with this army. Okay, some Tatar cavalry, which are pretty strong. Chevaux légers are fairly strong cavalry as well. These units I'm not too concerned about. Alright, let's go ahead and load in then. Okay, we're loaded in. Let's go ahead and get moving into position. We are going to form a line going this way. The reason being, we are going to try to engage them over here on this side. They're fairly weak. It's French Fusiliers. They've got pretty low morale, so I'm thinking we swing around with our cavalry and we swing around with our more melee-oriented Fusilier units. Meanwhile, our shooting units, if you could even call them that, they're going to hold the line. I've got the Grenadiers backing them up, just in case something funky happens. And cavalry and melee guys are going to swing around. Artillery's going to sit back here. And I think we should be doing pretty fine here. I really need to get these guys more like movement speed items. Actually, doesn't one of them has shoes, right? Yeah, these guys do. Maybe I take their shoes and, well, I like all of these things actually. We'll see. I just need to get them some shoes so that they move faster. I don't think they have any artillery. So let's see if we can get them to start advancing a little bit on us. Okay, there they go. Let's get all of our artillery unlimbered. Wow, nice shots. Okay, and then let's get in a position to where we can mess these guys up. The Dragoons over here, Renzers over here. And might charge our Fusiliers into them. Ooh, we need to get the rest of our lines set up. Okay, they're getting into range of our cavalry. Let's pull them back for a minute. And then, now that we've got them turning, let's go ahead and charge in. Nice. Okay. Let's pull back our hussars, make sure they don't get shot. I'd much rather the Fusiliers get shot. Guys should... Okay, good. They don't have any bracing bonus. Sorry, guys. I've kind of got something stuck in my throat. I'm gonna try to stop making all that noise. Okay, how are we doing down here? I need to get the Dragoons involved so that they can start getting some kills. Okay, how are we looking here? Let's try to hit those musketeers a little bit. Okay, good job for goons. Let's keep everyone advancing here. Okay, hussars come around this way. You guys charge in. Guys, can't quite throw grenades where you're at. I was hoping you would be able to. Let's get you guys charging. Okay, nice. We beat them. And we're smacking the the heck out of that cavalry. Nice. Dragoons, come over here. Probably should have just had them brace, but oh well. Let's make sure they don't come back. And let's try to move up and throw some grenades here. I am a little concerned by this. I think if we get in morale range, our guys won't break. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, it sends you guys in. And that will end this battle. Okay, all in all, pretty good. Nobody shattered. Our recruits took a lot of damage, but could have been a lot worse. Alright, let's see. I do want to take the money, because we want to build up a cash reserve in order to be able to open a new brigade, and we're also going to need to buy various supplies. So let's go ahead and do that. They can now be upgraded into Hungarian Grenadiers. You could also just keep them veteran fusiliers. But where's the fun in that, right? So let's go Grenadiers. I know I'm using them more as a shooting unit right now, but eventually they will be utilized more like a true Grenadier unit. Honestly, what I could do is take all of these items from him and just slap it on him, do like an item switch here. I think that would actually probably be for the best. Let's do that. Okay, I like that. Oh, even better, you could have this. Wonder if I can just shorten it to G. That's enough for me to remember that they have grenades. Here, let's take your tea. We can give you that instead. And you can have this tea, and you can have that, and I'm sure we can give you something else as well. No, sorry, that was foolish of me. There we go. We've got a good skull cap here. Let's throw that on someone. Let's get an upgrade for our artillery brigade. This is decent if we can find a hill to put our guys on. But if we can't, it's kind of... I'm okay with them consuming less ammunition. Yeah, I'm generally okay with this. It's not like ideal, but we shouldn't be relying too heavily on our artillery anyway. Where's our grenadier unit? Here, let's take this and give it to you instead. Hopefully you can generate some more veterancy. And then I'll give you this. I know someone was using a skull cap, right? No, I took it off. Okay. Well, we'll put it on someone eventually. And then we can save this for our 4th artillery unit. Or we can put this on instead and get a little bit of accuracy. Well, I'd rather have the reload, I think. Accuracy's cool and all, but these guys are already fairly accurate. Okay. Pretty good haversack here. Trying to see if there's anyone where it makes sense to put the haversack on them. Honestly, these guys could both get an upgrade. Give you that, and then you give the haversack 2 for right now. Okay. Now we just need a little bit more money, and then we can open up a new brigade here. That's kind of interesting. Let's go ahead and move to sell things here real quick. So we have a lot of stuff that we can sell. So let's do that. Sell the Dragoon Sword. I have lots of Tulas. I actually might want to do some switching there. Sell that. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even notice that we got a horse. Sell the water bucket. I'll sell that spirit ration for now. Actually, I'll keep it, sorry. Let's sort out our guns real quick. Give you a Tula. And let's give you a Tula as well. Got a good noise stat. Probably don't need that. Yeah, let's do that. And we can give you the good Neustadt. So let's sell that. Let's sell one of our land patterns. Now we've got 3 spare muskets to choose from. Honestly, the Neustadt is the worst, so actually let's just keep these 2. We'll keep this Hungarian horse for now because it would be useful to put on another unit, on another cavalry unit in the future. I mean, I should probably be selling even more, right? Like, we can sell that, and now we've got a couple of cavalry options. Probably don't need the medicinal herbs, we can sell that. Everything else, I do see a use for it, so I don't want to really sell off more right now. Okay, so we hit 2,400, but we are going to need to buy... we are going to need to buy some things here. So I'm going to focus on food. We could use a lot more food. Let's buy a little bit of manpower. I would like to come over here and buy up a ton of manpower. If that doesn't take us too far out of the way of getting back over here. What would be ideal is if we could get in just one more fight before taking on that field army. Then we would comfortably hit $2,400. We could come over here, get a free unit, come over here and get like a Hungarian Grenadier or a Hussar, actually. I would just really like another patrol battle. Okay, how much time do we have? We've got like 60 days. Yeah, exactly 60 days. So I think that's plenty of time to come over here, buy up manpower, maybe wait, maybe like raid this town, see if a patrol will come, and then come over here and do our business. So we'll get 2 excellent religious items that we could then theoretically sell off over here for a profit. So let's go ahead and do that. I'll probably sell the Bibles, but we can keep the cross pendant. Oh, nice. Here we go. Just what we needed. Imperial Hussars. So they're going to be, these are going to be really big units, but they're not all that combat effective. These guys are going to be really good in melee, especially the Irish Grenadiers. These guys are okay. They're kind of They're better at melee, generally speaking. So actually they've got a pretty melee heavy infantry and then fairly weak cavalry, but they've got big unit size here. So okay, let's go ahead and pause here and then load into battle. Okay, we're loaded in, ready to go. Let's get to moving. This time around we have our line established right here, mostly along this hedge line, kind of curving along here where the river is. We're going to be moving our melee units up over here. They do have a defensive army, so they'll probably advance, I don't know, maybe like into the town or along here. I think that this makes for a pretty good defensive position. So if I were to take a defensive stance, I would try to move up to here. We'll see what they do. The last time we fought a defensive army, they pretty much ignored us until we had completely destroyed a unit, and then they actually like reacted to us. So I think we'll be able to get around on their flank without them turning to really do anything about it. And we're gonna go after the Irish Fusiliers over here. They've got one Imperial Hussar unit. It's got fairly mediocre stats. This one's a little bit more dangerous. It's got more charge to it. But yeah, these are not particularly strong cavalry units. Go ahead and keep working our way over. Okay, so the Fusiliers are turning. Maybe we keep one Grenadier unit over here. I'm getting shot. Okay, let's charge in here. Send in them as well. Okay, they unfortunately got their volley off, but they are going to get destroyed. Let's move to engage. Okay, nice. Might move these guys down to help out. The light cavalry across. Help take out those Fusiliers. Okay, then move across. Hopefully they can get some... Oops, I accidentally paused. Oh, so I did it again. Hopefully they can get some bracing. And then we'll send in our cuirassiers. Let's move you guys out this way. Okay, good work. We need to get them carbines. That's going to be a key upgrade. Going on here? Okay. Here, let's just charge them. You guys can charge in too. They shouldn't come back. Finish them off. Okay, artillery. Let's focus over here. You guys are getting pretty messed up. Let's pull you back. Oops. I don't understand why they do that. I give them a charge order, and then sometimes they'll, like, stop. Okay, let's just charge in to break up their reload. Nice. And then pull out and let them come in. I have a hard time believing that the cavalry can't get out. There we go. Nice. Okay, so now we have plenty of money. Plenty. We have some things that we can sell off. I go for the veterancy here. This will also let us force march around a little bit and save some time, which I like. So I think I will go for that. Some promotions in for our guys. And let's separate some of the things that we want to sell. Actually here, let's actually give that to you. Give you this. Got these good half gators. Let's throw them on you. Yeah, I give you the better charge. Let's get that all fixed up. Dragoons, can you... What do we need? 7? Okay. I know they're a little low on stamina. I might take off the horseshoe and give them the large canteen just so that their stamina is better. Just because they kind of ran out of stamina in that last fight, and I didn't love that. Good tobacco. Sure. Actually, this would be really good on the artillery. Yeah, we probably should upgrade our artillery at some point, but these are not like our main damage dealers. Our main damage dealers are our grenadiers and our cavalry. Let's see if there's anything else we want to sell off here. Probably not at the moment. Let's... We're gonna pick up a ton of the manpower over here, but... Okay, everyone's replenishing, so I was thinking let's buy some manpower here to make sure that they can replenish, but that's really not an issue. So let's go ahead and force march on over here. Buy up a bunch of manpower. Okay, we still have enough to open up a new brigade. It only took 3 days, that was pretty quick. Let's march down here, sell some things. Make some last purchases. Maybe like some ammunition or food. Then we'll come over here, pick up the Cossack unit, come here, fight them, and then try to take on the encamped armies. So let's go... Do I worry about this convoy over here? Let's just go check it real quick. Winter. I forgot about winter. Okay. That's fine. Okay, so we're consuming a little bit more when it comes to provisions, but not like a ton more. Let's go ahead and just spend 1 day escorting them. And then let's come down here. I haven't seen any field armies. I wouldn't mind fighting a field army. Let's go ahead and sell some things here. Just kind of thinking, if I were to sell off a little bit more here, would I have enough to buy a unit here and come pick up a spare unit. I probably have to sell off a lot of things, but it could be worth it. I don't remember how much the Hussar costs. Let's see, we can get 500 here. Not very much there, not very much there. Probably can't sell off enough just in this town to make it work. Okay. The thing is, we can always come back here, right? Because we're gonna come over here, come over here, come over here. And then is there anything interesting that I can buy here? I could get veteran hussars. Or we could just like come back up here and buy normal hussars. Probably overthinking it. I think we just and they've got a lot of men here. I think we just come over here, pick up our Cossack, come over here, fight the strong field army. We'll probably have enough to come up here and buy another unit, and then we can try to fight these encamped armies. So let's go do that. Buy up a couple of provisions, and then come over here. We still got like 40 days. We're doing okay on time. There's a field army coming for us. We'll turn and fight them after we get our new unit. So now we've got our new frontiersmen who eventually... Oh man, shucks. I forgot that they didn't upgrade like right into cavalry. They go through this light infantry unit first. But they will be good eventually. Yeah, when we turn them into Don Cossacks, that will be... You guys are going to be awesome. But it might just be a little painful getting there. For now, let's kit them out with land patterns, give them the extra morale. Sure, let's give them the marching shoes, and we'll give them this cross. Sure, looks good. Okay. Then let's come over here, fight them. And this will probably be the last battle of this episode. I imagine we'll probably take the money option from them so that we can get some ammunition and maybe drill for a day or two in order to get our replenishment up and fight them. Let's see what we're up against. Palatine units. A bunch of artillery, Imperial Hussars. Okay, nothing that really causes me too much worry, so let's go ahead and pause here and get into battle. Okay, we're loaded in, ready to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up our line infantry over here, and then we're going to have our artillery right behind them. Of course, our two grenadier units behind them, ready to support. And then I've got our two mobile grenadier units, and I put our frontier recruits over here. I want them to help chase down routing units, I guess. I'm not sure. I honestly thought that their melee stats would be higher. I didn't really check it before I decided to put them, before I decided to like equip them like this. In hindsight, it looks like they are a little bit better at shooting than they are in melee, so I'll probably use them more as like a line infantry unit in the future, but for this battle at least, they are going to be melee oriented. Go ahead and keep advancing with everyone. Bring back our artillery just a tad bit. Find you guys to hold fire. Let's move one of you guys over here. And unlimber, unlimber, limber. And they're not really too much. Okay, they are starting to react now. Actually shoot at these guys, that way we can splash the cavalry in the back. Okay. Come in, finish them off. Nice. Okay, let's bring all of you across the river now. Let's get you poised to strike them in the flank. Looks like we have not splashed any of their cavalry, but we did get some of those musketeers. Oh, our frontier recruits are taking hits. Oh no. Looks like their artillery is working us over pretty good. Oh my gosh. Okay, we just need to get engaged because the artillery is starting to chew us up pretty good. Charge in here. send you guys in as well. Okay, took my eyes off the ball there for a second. Okay, I think those guys are gonna end up coming back. These guys will come back. It's okay, we'll just wipe them out. Okay, let's charge in here. Start bringing everyone back. Okay, artillery, hold fire. We're likely to hit our own guys at this point. Okay, they should break in a second. And then once they break, we will have won. And I don't think our losses were too great. Yeah, that's not terrible. Definitely something that we can survive. Let's go ahead then and take the money and ammunition. Let's try to get some more. I don't hate the extra stamina. Yeah, let's do that. I'm okay with that. How much we're running our guys around, and we already have a lot of melee buffs to them. So let's do that. We'll sell that. We'll sell this. This is valuable, so I'll keep it for now. Let's switch you guys. I don't mind you keeping those crosses just for the morale. But I'll give you tea. And I'll give you this cartridge box. Actually, I'll give you that so that you get experience a little bit faster. We didn't even hit level 1 that last battle, which is kind of sad. Okay, maybe after this one we take the experience and then we run up here, buy another unit, and then come fight the encamped battles. That will, of course, be next time. What I am going to do right now is I'm going to drill before fighting that strong field army. I'm trying to think if there's something that I can give him that would be useful. I'm not seeing a whole lot. We can sell this. I'll give him this. It'll hurt his reload a little bit. Give him the haversack just to have some more stamina. I do think once we buy another unit, we need to put more money into our items. I think our items aren't super amazing. And open up some slots for some of these things. Okay. Anyway, maybe I just open a slot for you and give you a haversack. And don't worry about you since there's nothing like great that I can hand you. Or I could give you a gun pick. I actually kind of like that. Yeah, I just don't really have anything for you. Okay, so let's come over here. Come over here. Drill. Drill. Who's still hurt? Probably our cuirassier, yeah. Okay, so it's our cuirassier and our veteran hussar, which I think is fine. I think that's fine to... Maybe we just march a little bit closer. Drill one more day. Okay. And then we can fight them next time. Okay. Alright. I'm satisfied with that. We'll go ahead and stop here. Thanks everybody for watching. And, yes, we are missing officers. After this battle, we're going to run over here and see if we can buy some officers so that at least one officer, right? Just so that we're not like wasting experience, especially in these two encamped battles that we have coming up. Anyway, that's a lot of talking. Really appreciate you guys watching. As always, if you're enjoying the content, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. We appreciate you. I appreciate you, I should say. And we'll see you in the next video.